Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a little bit of a review and demo on a product called the Quick Flick. Now this is actually an eyeliner stamp, and if you guys have been following me for some time, you'd know I never wear wing liner because I literally can't do it. So I had seen this product advertised all over Facebook and Instagram, and I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't even remotely interested in picking it up and testing it out because I just thought it was going to be a gimmick. I've tried other eyeliner stencils and other products that are meant to make wing liner a breeze, and they never have been, so I was just like, whatever, like didn't think much of it. But then I saw my favorite, the beautiful Huda Beauty, post about this. So we all know I'm obsessed with Huda, and I really trust her opinions on products, and I love like her cosmetics. So I think for her to go out of her way to recommend a product says a lot, and I felt like it said that it probably does actually work. So I thought I'd pick it up, I'd give it a go. I was really excited to see they're actually an Australian-based brand. So it was $34.99 Australian dollars, and I got free shipping within Australia. It did take like 2 weeks to arrive to me. I think it might have actually got sort of stuck in transit somewhere there for a minute, but it did make its way to me safe and sound eventually, which is amazing. And the second I tried it, I was shook. So I actually tried it when I had no makeup on one night before bed, because I was just like, I don't want to like do a full glam and then try and use this and it ruined my makeup. So I sat down one night and I just did it with no other makeup on, and it was just literally like boom, 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 and my makeup was done. My liner was done. I couldn't believe it. Like me with wing eyeliner. I was shook. So I just couldn't get over how easy it was. And then the next day I just did like really simple makeup. So I just did like a little bit of brown shadow through my crease, and that was it. And then I did the wing, and yet again, it worked a treat without a problem. I just was like, what the heck, I couldn't believe it. So a little bit more about the product. It comes in 3 different sizes. I've got the largest one, which is the 12mm Grand Quick Flick. They do have an 8mm one and a 10mm one. So just depending on your preference, whether you like them large and in charge, or whether you like them a little bit more demure, you've got plenty of options. So they come in this gorgeous little box right here. It's very Too Faced-esque packaging. Like it reminds me of like the Hangover packaging and stuff, but I kind of live for it. And then inside you get 2 liner products. So I was kind of like, why do you get 2 to start with? Then I realized it's because you've got a left one and you've got a right one, because obviously the wings have like a slight curve in it. So they've got 2 different ones for each eye. So on one end you'll have the actual liner stamp, and that is it there, as you guys can see. And then on the other end you have just like a normal liner, and I actually really love the liner applicator too. I just felt this is probably the easiest one I've ever used. I usually have a lot of issues with like liner bleeding and stuff on my lids, because although my lids aren't like super wrinkly, they are ever so slightly. So depending on different formulas, it can sort of like bleed into your little creases a little bit. So this one I don't find that it does that at all, and it's just really cool. So I'll show you both ends side by side. So this is the left, this is the right, and then they both have their individual liner on the end as well. So that is them there. Now the trickiest part with this is just making sure you have them angled at the correct angle. So that's the only reason they're going to look slightly different, is if when you stamp them, if you angle them differently. So you've just got to, when you're doing them, I just like to look in a mirror and I just kind of make sure my eyeshadow is sort of semi-tapered, so I can sort of follow the line of my eyeshadow. So what I'll do is I'll line up the base of the actual stamp to the base of my eyeshadow, and also to my lower lash line and where my upper lash line meets in that little outer V, and then I'll stamp it. So it's quite easy to use, really straightforward. I just stamp it really lightly rather than going in too hard, and then if I need to fill it in, I do with the actual liner end. Then the liner end is just so easy to use. I feel like if you start from like the inner and then drag out, it'll actually help make a really nice gradient for you. And it's not like a super matte black, but it is a very black liner, and it is waterproof. So this will not come off with just water by itself. I actually washed my face not yesterday, but the day before, when I was at Chelsea's with just my pre-cleanse, and I found even it was a little bit difficult to remove with the pre-cleanse. However, it does actually remove really easily with the Garnier Micellar Water. This is the 3-in-1 or all-in-one micellar water, and it's the blue one for oily to combination prone skin. So I really felt like this got it off the easiest. So I just literally the other night put some of this on a cotton round and wiped my eyes and it came straight off. So if you're looking for something to get eye makeup off easily, I would recommend this because I feel like it does the trick, and it's a really nice micellar water. So without further ado, I feel like I've sort of talked about it enough. You guys get the gist. Let's get into the actual demo. So I'm going to just quickly insert like the little part of me doing my eyeshadow because I'm sure you guys want to know how I achieved this fleeky eye look. I actually took inspo from my gal, Nat Brown. So if you guys don't follow her, I'm going to link her in the description box. So you guys definitely need to check her out. She wore this eye look to Meccaland and it looks so beautiful. And I was thinking to myself today, what do I want to do? And I was like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy that look that Nat did because it was so pretty. So that is what I've done. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into it. I'm going to just put music over it and you guys can see the actual demo, the eye tutorial and stuff in process. So let's do it. So there you have it, guys. It is that simple. The only thing I struggle with a tiny bit is just because my eyes are different shapes. It's not even the wings anymore that are the difficult part. It's more like the inner and center part of my eyelids, because I sort of have to be really mindful not to follow my eye shape too precisely because they are a little bit different. So I find this eyelid lash line is more straight whilst this one is more curved. So when I'm doing my eye makeup, I need to sort of create a curve in my liner here, and I need to be a little bit more mindful to do this top of my lid a little bit straighter just to try and balance them out. But most of us don't actually have symmetrical eyes, and I feel like that's always been my biggest problem with just liner in general, because I found whenever I'd freehand wing liner, it would just be so hard to get the right angles, the right length, and it just never looked the same, and it always looked so different that it was really off-putting. But I don't have that problem with this product. This makes it so easy, and I'm so happy I grabbed it. I'm so happy that I just saw who to talk about it, because oh my gosh, it is amazing, and I would highly recommend it to you guys no matter what your skill level is. Whether you be a beginner and you have no clue and you want to learn how to do wing liner, grab this. Whether you be experienced and you want to save time, grab it, give it a go. It's amazing. You guys won't regret it. I seriously love it. I'm pretty sure I've covered everything. If I've missed something and you have any questions, as always, comment them below and I shall get back to you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and you found this helpful. Let me know if you want me to try out any more sort of gadgets to see if they actually really work, because this was kind of fun and it's kind of made me a little bit more open-minded to being like a bit more adventurous with gadgets, because this gadget actually works. So imagine what else could work that's out there on the market. So let me know if you have any requests. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you should definitely do that before you leave, because I would love to have you as a part of our little fam bam. And I think that's everything. So thank you so much for watching and I'll be talking to you all really soon. Bye.